The June Federal Open Market Committee report indicates inflation in the U.S. and abroad continue to ease but remain elevated. In response to the FOMC that has the proposed interest rate increases up until June 14th recommendations to pause interest rate hikes for the first time this year, research has shown that the effects of monetary policy decisions like raising interest rates can take on average 42 months to be realized fully in the United States, meaning we may not fully understand the effects of this first increase in rates of March 2022 until next fall. With that in mind, how have our recent tightened monetary policies impacted the strength of the U.S. dollar and how it is valued globally?
Let me say that there's a lot of uncertainty around how long it takes monetary policy to affect real activity. There's no agreement on 42 months or any particular thing, and I think most people would say shorter than that. So you're asking how it would affect the dollar?
Yes.
So first of all, the Treasury Department has responsibility for the level of the dollar and the stewardship of the dollar as a currency. We don't actually comment on that. We don't look at any particular level. It's just to us, it's a financial condition. A stronger dollar means certain things, and a weaker dollar means certain other things. But
it continues to be a concern here in this committee. Also, Chairman, as you're aware, the Federal Reserve's core mission is to keep employment up and inflation down. Although I understand the calls for climate-related financial risk management from my colleagues, we should be focusing on the economic state of our country. The credit of the U.S. dollar is at jeopardy, and as you know, we've had global pressure recently, and we need to be sending a clear message that the world can rely on the full faith and credit of the United States dollar. We should be focusing on mitigating the calls to reduce dependency of the U.S. dollar. Monetary policy changes implemented in the U.S. are likely to cause a ripple effect throughout the global economy. With that said, would you agree that monetary policies to directly address climate change should be made by Congress and not the Federal Reserve, and implementing monetary policies and supervisory tools to exclude energy leaders from capital and financial institutions would have a grave impact on local, state, federal, and even global economies?
A strong agreement around the fact that we have quite a narrow role in climate change, and really the important decisions about climate change need to be made by elected people, not by the Fed.
Thank you, and I yield back.